Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I deep condition my hair with 2-strand twists. These are the products that I'll be using, and I like to start with wet hair, so make sure you got a spray bottle with some water. I'm going to use a nice amount of conditioning cream for this section. I usually section my hair off in 4 different sections, so I usually start in the back right here. I'm going to take the end of the rat tail comb and part it off. A lot of times I really don't care about the parts being straight because this is really like a protective style, deep conditioning style. I don't usually wear it any longer than like 3 or 4 days. And a lot of people can take the twist out and, wear your hair natural, stuff like that. All depends on how you like to wear your hair. But don't worry too much about the parts being straight or the sections being really super even. The main thing you want to do is make sure you're adding enough product and make sure the hair is wet. On the next section, I'll show you when I added the oils, because I think I wet the hair and then add the oils. Then I add the conditioning cream, but I forgot to put it in this shot. So you will see exactly how I add the other products in the next section. So you want to just keep sectioning it off and combing it out, detangling it. You don't need to add any more products, but sometimes you might need to wet the hair again. So everything else is pretty much self-explanatory, so you could just watch as I twist the sections. So if you look, you will see the conditioning cream kind of sitting on top of the hair. Don't worry about that because it's going to absorb in your hair as it dries. It's almost like when you put lotion on your skin and you don't rub it completely in, your skin starts to absorb it. The conditioning cream will do the same thing as your hair dries. So don't worry about the excess product. So in this section, I'll show you that I wet the hair first and then I add my oil. So once all of your oils are in, you want to be generous with the conditioning cream. You want to apply that to your hair like you would lotion to your skin again. And you want to massage your scalp, massage all those oils that you put in there. Massage that in there really, really good. And then you're just going to repeat what you did in the back. A lot of times I like to start at the middle of each section because it brings balance. It helps me, make sure my parts aren't too slanted. And I do that when I do other people's hair. I usually start my sections in the middle to create symmetry. But right here, of course, as you could tell, I'm not really particular about making anything symmetrical. I just want to get through this, make sure my hair is detangled and conditioned really well. So in this video, I'm just showing you how I start, and I'm going to skip through to the end of this half of this section. So I could just show you basically how it's going to look as you're moving along. If you make smaller twists, then of course it's going to take you a little longer, but it'll last longer. Right here, these are just kind of like medium size. I've made them bigger. Not really particular about them being much bigger than this, but this is the end of this side of the section. Then I'm going to move over to the other side just so you can get a feel of how it looks when the back is complete. The rest of the video is pretty much self-explanatory. A lot of times I like to use tea tree oil coconut oil, whatever kind of oil that you have that you fancy. You can do that. I like to just use what I got, or however I'm feeling around that time. I'll just add or take away certain oils, but the curl cream is the most critical ingredient for me. It takes away the frizz and weighs the hair down. This is the back section completed. As you can see, you know, my parts aren't straight or anything, but the twists are pretty much the same size. If you can tell where I started, the product has pretty much absorbed. So here this part is again, just being repeated at the front. Now I do part my front section off a little different. I already wet this part and put the oils on here. Or I'm sorry, I put the oils and stuff in there and I just wet it. And I like to part from the crown of my head to the ear, so that my twist will lay in a certain direction. So this is how I part my top sections. So because most of this video is self-explanatory, I'm going to skip through a lot of it, and I'm going to basically show you what it looks like once this section is complete. So I'm going to take a moment to show you my natural curl pattern. It's really wavy. It's not really curly. Everybody's curl pattern is different. Mine is very loose up here at the front versus the back, but this is my little wavy curl pattern. So this section is complete, and I'm going to move over to the last part. I'm going to section it off just like I did the other side. And I'm going to skip through a little bit of it so you can see the finished look. If you notice, most of my hair has absorbed that curl cream, some of it, like the excess, so you don't have to worry about that. This is the finished look while it's wet, of course. And I usually let my twist air dry. As you can see, my hair has absorbed a lot of that curl cream, and it's going to continue doing that as it air dries. You won't even be able to tell I put that much on there. This is what I do to deep condition my hair, and it works so good. I've been natural for almost 4 years now. No heat, no blow dryer, none of that. I just wear wigs. If I want to like switch it up, curl it up, put some waves in it, go short, go long, I always just wear weave. And this is the finished look once it's dried. I want to thank you all for watching. I hope this helps. I really do. And make sure you follow me on Instagram, Facebook, subscribe, leave a comment, give me some feedback. Let me know what you all think. Thanks.